This is like the best angle I can get with my phone, okay? We're just gonna go with it. Anyways, I can finally sit down and eat my breakfast. That is so good. Okay, let's try the matcha. We start her doing this one-handed, so that's as good as it's gonna get. It's so yum. I can use a little bit more vanilla. I don't know why I'm so light on it today, but it still tastes so good. Let me drink some more water, because I'm severely dehydrated. It's low-key. What is the weather gonna be like today? Because it seems like it's gonna be a kind of like gloomy day, which I'm honestly here for. It's a great time for reading. Yes. Sometimes. Okay. Oh no, it's gonna be sunny today. It's just cloudy right now. Okay. Interesting. Anyways, I don't know if it's noticeable. I feel like it's kind of noticeable, but I literally could not sleep last night. I have not gone to sleep. But I woke up like at 3 yesterday, like 3 p.m. yesterday. So I feel like that has a lot to do with why I'm up now and haven't been able to go to sleep. It's currently 6:39 a.m. almost 6:40, and I haven't gone to sleep. So that's, that's great. But I thought, like, since I can't go to sleep, I might as well go make myself some breakfast, and just, like, I don't know, I'm sure I'll take a nap at some point in this day. But I think I'm gonna do like a 24-hour reading challenge, because I've been wanting to do one of those, and why not do it now? Like, why not? I wish it was gonna be a gloomy kind of day today, because I don't know, gloomy weather is just like my favorite weather to read in. It just gives the vibes of reading. I don't know. Anyways, let's see what I'm currently reading. Right? Well, I'm actually technically not. Well, that's a lot. I am currently reading something right now, but like, anyways, I just finished All the Sinners Bleed yesterday. I gave it 3 stars. I thought it was pretty good. It just didn't, for me, it just didn't like hook me, like it didn't, like, I was entertained enough to continue reading it, but it wasn't like, like, I don't know, I just was expecting more from it. Just like, why is there always something in my eyeball? Anyways, I was expecting a little bit more from it, just on like I don't know what I'm trying to say, like the entertainment aspect of it, I guess. About like it, or like not entertainment, but like enjoyable the book was for me, because like I didn't enjoy it like that much. I would still recommend it to people. I feel like it's a good little small town murder mystery kind of thing, but like I honestly, like, I was not really locked into it. Like, I just wasn't. Yeah, I did enjoy like the aspects and like the mentioning of Black history throughout the book. I thought that was really knowledgeable, honestly. Like I oh my god, I feel like a lot of the times when like, bro, am I okay? What is going on? Anyways, I feel like a lot of the times when you have when you go through a certain like, why can't I'm running on no sleep right now. Oh my god. Oh my literal gosh. Okay. Okay. When you grow up a certain way and when you grow up like a certain privileged way, like for me, I feel like I've had like, you know, not like a very privileged upbringing, but like a pretty privileged upbringing. Like I, of course, like any other Black child, like had times where there was microaggressions and just like, you know, things that people would say and do, like with my hair. Like if I had my hair in like a puff or something, or I had it like in like if I was just wearing my natural hair, like a lot of people like want to touch my hair and they'd be like, oh my god, it feels like cotton candy. And like at the time I was like, yeah, I don't really mind or care when people do this, but I did care. And I did mind, like it was fine for me if my friends did it, but if like these other people that were just like noticing that my friends were touching my hair and came up and touched my hair, like it made me uncomfortable. And it would be like little things like that. I was like, okay, like, you know, like I don't really care, like I don't mind, but I did mind when it was certain people doing it. But yeah, and I feel like the book talks about things like that a lot. Like I'm literally I'm actually crashing out right now. But the book does have moments of, what am I trying to say? What am I actually trying to say right now? In the book, it's place. I'm really malfunctioning. Okay. Anyways, the book is happens in a small town. Oh my god. The book is set in a small town, and I feel like in small towns, like the one in the book where it's predominantly more white people than it is Black people or just people of color in general, you experience a lot more of those things, of racism, of microaggressions, of all those things. And I feel like for me, like I kind of like, not to necessarily forget about Black history or about racism or about the things that are happening, continuing to happen in this world, that has happened in the past in history. Like I don't necessarily forget about those things, but it's kind of like in the back of my mind, you know, because it's not something I have to deal with on a daily basis or think about on a daily basis or anything like that. And I feel like in that book it like kind of shows and talks about people that have to deal with that stuff and think about that stuff and all of that, like on a daily basis. And that book is set in the year 2017, I believe. Like it's set in the 2010s, and it's just like, I don't know, it makes me like, I'm really tearing up, and it's partly because I'm tired, but it just makes me really sad. And I feel like it hit a lot different reading that in the political times that we're in right now, and having somebody that this is like going on for way too long, but I'm trying to wrap this up really quickly. But having somebody that our leader, the person that is supposed to be in charge of this country and leading this country and etc., be so against things like that, be so against diversity, and be so against and just fighting against all of those things. it's terrifying. It's so ridiculous. It's so stupid, and it upsets me, and it makes me so sad. And it just doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I definitely do want to read more by S.A. Cosby. I feel like his newest book, I'll probably like that one more, even though I don't even know what it's about. I just really like the title of it. I definitely want to try that one out next. I want to read that one next. Hopefully I like that one more. But I did enjoy like All the Sinners Bleed, but I just didn't love it as much as I thought I would. Like, I thought I was gonna love it. Ended up just liking it, but I still like it. You know, it really helped me like think and just really process things, certain things, and you know, yeah. And we always love a book that leads to things like that, because it's good to form new thoughts and think about things like that. I don't know what I'm trying to say at this point. Like, hopefully you get what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I gave it 3 stars, but I still recommend everybody read it because it honestly is a good book. It talks about a lot of important topics. It brings up a lot of important topics. So yeah, that's my little review on that book, I guess. Bro, did I leave my Lucas Papa out here last night? Anyway, this is my favorite lip balm right now, Lucas Papa. I love it so much. I literally put it on like every 2 seconds. It's not even funny. Yeah. And I slather it on because I have eczema, and also my lips are very, very dry and dehydrated. And this is a slab, so you can put it like on any type of like burn or cut, or like, what does it say, wounds, minor wounds, insect bites, heat rash, mouth sunburn, skin cracking, nappy rash, and chafing. So yeah, I love her. I feel like they need to do a bigger size of it, honestly. I'm gonna put some right here where I was scratching. But yeah, I'm going to be reading I'm currently reading different kinds of fruit, but I kind of been putting it off. I kind of like haven't been reading it these couple of days, so I want to finish that today because it's a cute little YA read, and it's a pretty short read. Like, it's less than like 320 pages, I believe, so, which for me is short, but yeah, I want to finish that today. I think I just want to like go back and forth between like a couple books and just, I don't know, just read. Like, I really don't know. But I also have the Silent Companions. Got these from Libby, which I don't even know what that book is about, but I want to give it a try. Where's my Libby at? It's right here. What else do I have on my stuff? I have You Deserve Each Other, but I'm waiting to read that one because I want the audiobook as well. And the audiobook is still in my hold. It says 3 weeks. Well, hopefully I get it sooner than that. And then When Hobby Done Mari, I have the audiobook, but I'm waiting on the physical book. Or I don't even have the audiobook no more because I told them to deliver it to me later. But yeah, these are all the books that I'm currently waiting on. Oh my gosh, excuse me. I have a Cowboy Romance in here. That's an audiobook. I was gonna listen to that while I continued organizing and cleaning my room, but I don't want to do that today. I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow because I don't feel like doing it today. But yeah, I think I'm gonna continue different kinds of fruit. I think like on chapter like 4 or something like that. Like, I did not get far into it. Yeah, I'm on chapter 4. So yeah, which I did enjoy a little bit that I did read. So Yeah, but different kinds of fruit is a YA book. My school, University of Arizona, Go Mare, Bear Down. I said that so bad. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, we have a book festival. I think I'm gonna take my nap now, actually. Anyways, we have the Tucson Festival of Books annual once a year. It's in the spring, and my first one is my first time attending it, my first time working it. We have to work. I work at the campus store, so I have to work those 2 days. But this is one of the authors that not presented, but he was there at the festival, and I thought the cover of the book was really cute, so I was like, why not pick it up? I picked up that one. I only got 2 books that entire 2-day weekend. I got Different Kinds of Fruit, and I also got The Pairing by Casey McQuiston. Yeah, which did not love that book. I'm not even sure if I liked it, but anyways, yeah, and I'm kind of sad because that was my first Casey McQuiston book, and I just feel like I should have read Red, White, and Royal Blue first, but I will get to that book eventually. But anyways, yeah, so I also met Allie Hazelwood. I didn't really meet her, but I met her. That was really iconic. If you don't know, Allie Hazelwood is my favorite romance author, and she's one of my favorite authors of all time. I absolutely love her, and it was an honor getting my book signed by her right in front of me, and it was an absolute honor hearing her talk at a panel. And I'm hoping and praying that she will be at next year's TFOB, because obviously I want to see her again. So yeah, and I also asked Lon Ferguson on Instagram if she was gonna go to TFOB, and I feel like it's gonna be a no, but fingers crossed that she can come to TFOB as well, because I would love to see her. I freaking love Lon Ferguson. I can't even talk anymore. Let's read. I'm gonna shut my mouth and read because I feel like I've been talking for too long. This is turning into a podcast instead of a vlog. So I literally forgot to tell y'all what this book is about. Different kinds of fruit is about this young girl. What is her name? I don't even remember what her name is. I'll figure it out at some point. I don't remember what her name is, but about this young girl. She's starting the 6th grade. She's starting the 6th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade. I think 6th grade. Her first day, it's back to school season. She's about to start her first day of 6th grade. She goes to school. First day of school. She's super excited to see, all the old people, all the new people, And then in walks a classmate that she finds very interesting, like right off the bat. She's like, oh my god, who is this? And they do like what do you call it? I literally cannot think right now. I'm so tired. They basically like all go in a circle, like introducing themselves, and then get to the classmate that she finds interesting, and we find out that the classmate goes by they them pronouns, and then the teacher like asks them to like explain like what they them pronouns means and blah da da da. And our main character, she like finds, you know, like they're very interesting. She finds like she's just like curious about all of this, and yeah, and basically I think the book just goes about them like becoming friends and like exploring. It's just about like the two of them becoming friends and her like being educated on the world of like of LGBTQIA plus peoples. And yeah, that's pretty much what the book is about, I think. Yeah, I really don't remember anybody's names in this book, so forgive me on that, but yeah. Back to my reading. So got a lot more information over chapter 4. I went to go get the physical book because I was like, I want to switch to reading the physical book for a little bit. Got a lot more information. So this is Annabelle. This is Bailey. Yes, okay. This is Annabelle, our main character, and then this is Bailey. So what the heck am I trying to say? Get your beauty sleep. Get your beauty sleep, get your beauty rest, because this is what you end up like. This is actually what you end up like. So after reading chapter 4, I'm starting to realize that Annabelle maybe likes Bailey as more than a friend. I'm also sensing that maybe her parents are, I don't know. I'm finally, what? I'm getting like the vibe maybe her parents are not comfortable with her learning about the queer community, the LGBTQIA plus community, like before they could talk to her about it. Maybe I'm kind of getting those vibes. I could be making it up, but even like from the beginning of the story, like Annabelle had like seen something about like a drag queen brunch or something like that, and she was like, oh, like she was asking her dad like, oh, like what is drag queen? Her dad like briefly explained to her, but he like kind of seemed like tense and uncomfortable like explaining to her what a drag queen is, and she's just like curious about everything as like children are, but she's like really like interested and curious and like wanting to learn about pretty like literally everything, but like really about like the queer community, about, you know, she obviously like wanting to learn more about Bailey and all of that. But yeah, that is what's happening so far in this book. This is gonna be definitely a spoiler book because I'm not giving out all the information, because what does it even say on the back? Oh, Okay, well that just gave away something. It literally says, and when her father reveals that he and Bailey have something big and surprising in common, and Mel begins to realize how labels she thought were fixed, same different, boy, girl, gay, straight, and even fruit and vegetable aren't so clear cut after all. So I think they're implying that maybe her dad is trans, or I don't know. I don't have to keep reading. I literally read this back before, so I don't know why I didn't like automatically like clock that. But okay, girl, I'm gonna keep reading, and y'all will be y'all will be updated. Okay, y'all will definitely be updated. Hello. Okay, the sun has really came out now, and I'm not wearing any sunscreen, so I actually feel like it is currently 9:03 a.m. I'm on chapter 11. I'm 124 pages in now. Loving the book so far. In fact, I'm actually really enjoying this book. I feel like I'm not necessarily learning anything I didn't already know, but I'm still like learning a lot, you know? Like I'm still just like learning a lot. And for me, when I read like a book that talks that, oh my god, bro, I think I'm gonna take a nap after this chapter. When I'm reading a book that's about queer stories, or stories that are like different from my own, like that I can relate to, I learn a lot from them, and I like getting into the minds of people, or hearing about, you know, stories. It's actually so hard for me to form sentences right now, but like I enjoy listening about and learning from stories and people with different backgrounds and different stories of my own. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, I switched back to reading my iPad. I need to update where I'm at on here. I'm like 40% in, I believe. 40% in according to Kindle, to the Kindle app. So yeah, low-key feeling it. It's really good. I was in fact right about Annabella's dad being trans. He's like a closeted trans man. It is what her mom is also queer as well. And they're this is so cute. She's just now like finding out, like, oh my god, the little photos of them are so cute. I'm sorry, I just seen them. Why every time like I look back here I see something new. Anyways, what was I saying? She's just not finding out, like, all these things about them, like, 'cause they kept this hidden from her. They kept this away from her for so many years. But I also feel like she's at the perfect age to, you know, be learning about all of that, because she's like already, you know, a child, and she's growing up and getting older. Like, she's at that age where, like, she has questions and she wants answers to those questions, and she wants to learn. Like, I feel like, well, in the book, she's 6th grade for them is still elementary, and then 7th grade and so on will be middle school, and then after 8th grade, I guess, it'll be high school. But I feel like at that age in middle school, that's when you, like, really, I don't know, you really just, like, you want to, or what am I trying to say? What am I literally trying to say? At that age in middle school, you're able to understand topics, like different things, a lot better than you were when you were in elementary. But you're also, like, you're still pretty young. You're still a child, but yeah. Annabelle's dad is very much so a closeted trans man. It doesn't seem that he is very proud of being a trans man. But with his background, it's kind of clear on why that is and why he is what he is, and hid it from his daughter, and is now hiding it, like, from the community, because he doesn't want, like, anybody to know. Like, literally the only 2 people that knew was Annabelle's mom, but now the people that know are Annabelle's mom, Annabelle, and now Bailey, because they told Bailey about it, because obviously when Bailey first came over, they felt like, or Annabelle's parents, specifically her father, was kind of rude to Bailey, and then even after, oh my god, why is there something in this eyeball every time? And then even after Bailey left, her father was, like, misgendering Bailey and all of these things, and but it seems like he's learning and he's trying to be more accepting, but I feel like he definitely has, like, something towards his fellow queer people, because he was treated wrong by them when he was coming up as a trans man, you know. And the only support he had was his wife. So yeah. Which, you know, obviously tragic, unfortunate. I'm so sorry that happened to him, but that also gives him no right to treat Bailey the way he treated them, you know. But I definitely think throughout the book we're going to see growth from everybody, it seems. Going into this book, I really thought there was going to be, like, a friendship between just between Annabelle and Bailey, but I'm seeing there's going to be more than that, especially because Annabelle's realizing that she probably has feelings for Bailey, Or not even probably. She has feelings for Bailey. It's not even a probably. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this so far. I'm so tired, bro. But this is. And then the author has another, this one, I believe it's like really, a lot of people really like it. Like it's a pretty like highly rated book. So I might need to read that one next because I'm enjoying this one so far. Different kinds of fruit, sis. Different kinds of fruit. But yeah, I'm gonna get back into reading this, and I think I'm gonna crash out after chapter 11 because if you couldn't tell, I'm very tired. I think it's finally getting to me how tired. I should probably just take my nap now. But I'm like part of the way through this book. Like literally once I get to chapter 13, I'm probably gonna be like halfway through the book already. So like I kind of want to just finish out at least chapter 11. Anyways, we'll see. I need to. I actually didn't even nap for that long. For as long as I. Anyways, my dog decided to run away. So we had to go catch her. So I was woken out of my sleep. Yeah. She loves to do that, but we're gonna continue reading different kinds of fruit. And yeah. God, my iPad only has 1%. I'm not sure how that happened. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. My skin really looks so dry, but not too much on that. I finished different kinds of fruit. I actually really enjoyed this book. It was really good, really cute, really knowledgeable. And I just thought it told a very good story, and a story that I feel like, because this is a YA book, and I feel like, you know, this is like really, what am I trying to say? How many times have I said what am I trying to say? I feel like this is a really good book to get kids and teens or whatever, like, in learning about the queer community, learning about queer people. This was really good. There was a lot of like roller coasters. There's a lot of ups and downs. But everybody had a lot of growth by the end of it. Especially Annabelle's dad. Like I feel like he had so much growth by the end of it. This was so good. I want to read more. I definitely will read more by this author. Too Bright to See. I definitely want to pick that one up. I don't know. I feel like I just need to like read. I don't read a lot of books from hold on. Okay, anyways. I had to close that door because yeah, that was
you got jowls. Could you imagine? That thing.
I'll just close that door. She's gonna leave it partly open. Anyways, I really forgot what I was saying. Something about Annabelle's dad. Oh, I mainly read female authors. Like I don't read a lot of men. I don't even have like a lot of like my favorite authors. It's like the only man that's in my favorite authors list is Stephen King. Like that's literally one of the only ones. But I also feel like AJW is up there. Andrew Joseph White. I've only read one book from him. However, I feel like I'm gonna enjoy more books from him. I'm so excited for his newest release coming out. I'm really excited for that book. That one's gonna be his first like adult book, I believe, because everything else from him has been a YA. But I feel like I need to get into more like queer men authors because clearly they eat. Because I loved this book down. I'm going to rate this 4 stars, by the way. I was going to give it 4. And I absolutely loved, I actually can't even think of the name of the book right now, but it's actually one of my favorite books of all time. Like, it was so good, by AJW. Yeah, but I will definitely, oh my god, what is that one author's name? I really enjoyed his book as well, Family Meal, I believe that's what it's called. I want to read more from him as well. I know he has a new book coming out this year too. So yeah, I don't know, because I don't know why I keep like, anyways, because I really don't read from a lot of male authors. Like I just don't. I mainly read from women because I mainly read romance and mainly women write romance. So yeah, but this was really good. Like I 100% recommend this. I think it's really good. I recommend this for middle schoolers, high schoolers, college students, and all ages, honestly. Because this was really good. Like I feel like I learned a lot. I feel like I got to, but yeah, I'll keep y'all updated. I always feel like watching something, I don't know what, and I might take a little break and watch something. Or am I starting a book? Oh, also, I got one of the books I had on hold is I'm literally crashing out and I apologize for this, but one of the books I had on hold is available and I just went ahead and grabbed it. Not Safe for Work by Nisha J. Tooley. Hello, this is Nana. Anyways, currently watching Queso. I'm not really watching him. I love watching / having him playing through an eyes as background noise. I don't know what it is. Why is she leave? Oh, I've just been like doom scrolling on TikTok, as well as putting on a show for the ladies in the house, because why not, you know, literally why not. which is why I'm now sweaty and out of breath, and I need to go hit the gym. It's literally been 2 weeks now since I last went to the gym, I think, which is crazy. But on good note, I did try to read. I tried to listen to a little bit of Cash. I wasn't really feeling it at the time. I listened to like 2 seconds. I was just like, no, I'm not in the mood for this right now. And then I tried to read a little bit of, what are the names of these books? Tried to read a little bit Not Safe for Work. I didn't even like read the first chapter. I just read like the author's, like, I don't even know, girl. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, but guess what? We ordered pizza, so pizza is on the way. But also, the audiobook for You Deserve Each Other is now available, so I'm gonna go ahead and open her up, and I'm gonna start listening to this as well as reading this, because that's just my new thing. Like, I like having the book on my Kindle app so I can highlight, and I like listening to the book while I'm reading the words. Like, it's so nice. It's not something that I did all the time. It's something one of my teachers introduced me to, and I just like fell in love with it as soon as I started doing it. And I also did it when I read It, which, if you don't know, it is my favorite book of all time, It by Stephen King. And it was literally just like watching a movie. It felt like I was watching the movies. And it did take me nearly 3 years to read that book. So I was like reading it while watching the movies while they were coming out, like simultaneously, which was like honestly the best experience ever. And it was a really good time in my life, and I just wish I could go back to those days. But anyways, I'm gonna get into You Deserve Each Other. I'm so excited. I was already interested in reading this book, but as soon as I heard about Penn being in the in the movie adaptation of this book, I was like, yeah, I need to read this immediately. So I'm glad that I finally can read it with the full experience, the audiobook, in the book on my Kindle app, so I can read her and highlight her and listen to her. And I'm very excited, if you couldn't tell. And pizza's on the way, which I'm so hungry. But I'm thinking about boiling some eggs, so I kind of want to put boiled eggs on my pizza, or eat them on the side with my pizza. I think I'm gonna make boiled eggs. I need to go fill my water bottle. I have a lot of things I need to do. I've really just been vlogging. This is gonna be a couch vlog. I think I'm gonna literally title this couch vlog, because I just spent so on the couch all day. But this is literally all I do all day. Like, I love this couch. I love this area. Like, I just love the loft area. Like, it really just gives. So yeah, I think we're gonna boil some eggs. Literally 2. And then what else am I gonna do? Fill up my water bottle. And then read You Deserve Each Other until the pizza gets here, and then continue reading once the pizza is here. So yeah, I'm hoping I like it. I've heard a lot of good things about it, so. Literally do not knock it till you try it. These eggs came out soft boiled, which wasn't really what I was going for, but they taste good nonetheless. Ugh.